everyone, welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're going to give you some hints about the Focus 2 selection tools. In this video, what we're going to try and do is explore all of these different selection tools. See which ones we can use to turn these three images into this composite picture. Okay? So first of all, what we're going to do is download the three images. We're going to go to our Finder, go and find those images. There they are. Those are the download images. Now what I'm going to do is open up a new Finder window. So two Finder windows open. I'm going to go and find my Documents, Computer Science, Photoshop folder. There's Focus 1. I'm going to make a new folder called Focus 2. And I'm going to drag those three images into my Focus 2 folder. So go into Focus 2. Now we've got the cat's eyes. We've got the surprise. And we've got the street. Okay? So we're organized. Now what we want to do is open up Photoshop and go to File, New, and we need to choose some kind of preset to do our work in. Now I'm going to go to, today, let's stay with photo. And I'm going to say, okay, landscape, 6.4, 7.5, you choose. Okay, I'm going to go 7 by 5. Okay, so let's create that. This is our work area. Now what we need to do is open up those three images in Photoshop. Trust me guys, this is the best way to do it. File, open, go and find your folder, Documents, Computer Science, Photoshop, Focus 2, there they are. Now you can select all of them and click open, or just do it one by one. Do this one first, open, then do it again, and then do it again. Up to you how you do it. I'm just going to click and drag, select those three, and open. Okay, so there they are. Cat's eyes, surprise, and the street. Okay, now we want to get these images into our work area. Okay, so I'm going to use the Move tool. Let's start with the street. I'm going to drag, click and drag into my work area. Don't let go yet. Boom, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to make this bigger. Can you remember the shortcut for making something bigger? Oh, by the way, quick check, I don't have my layers panel open. I need to have that open. It is crucial. Layers, always make sure you've got your layers panel open, guys. Okay, so layer 1 is the street. I'm going to rename that. So this is the street layer. To make it bigger, Command T. And then you can start to resize it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of drag it up there, drag it up and drag it across. See if I can just fill this space as much as possible. I'm going to skew it a little bit, but that's okay. Command minus on my keyboard just to zoom out a little bit. Enter. Okay. Brilliant. Now then, let's go to Surprise, Move tool, click and drag up into there. Don't let go. There we go. So that's our man. I'm just going to call it the man layer. We'll come back to that later. And now let's go to cat's eyes. Click and drag. Brilliant. Okay. Let's call that, I'm just going to call it cat. Okay. Now what we want to do, I'm just going to hide the man layer and the cat layer for a minute. I'll come back to those later. I want to work on the street layer and I want to delete the sky. So I'm going to go up to my selection tools. I could use the rectangle tool. There's a rectangle. Select and hit delete on your keyboard. We've got that running line. Command D to deselect. Command D. Okay, so I could use that tool. See if I can get rid of some of the sky. Command D. Command D. Command D, etc. Okay. Now what I could do is zoom in, Command plus plus, Command plus, and let's go to one of the lasso tools. I'm going to go for the polygon lasso tool. It's great for straight lines. Click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move, click, move, click, and then we're just going to go back to the beginning, and we can click delete. Command D to deselect, and then continue. Okay, so this is a very useful selection tool when you're working with kind of straight edges. You can work with curved edges too, it's okay, but that's really useful. Okay, Command D. Now let's see if our good friend, the magic wand tool, works on this blue sky. Oh, not bad. You can see the edges are pretty good. Let's hit delete. Okay, Command D, Command D, Command D. Whoop. Don't delete everything. You can see this is a bit rough here. If we zoom in, Command plus 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 on our keyboard, we can see some really rough work there. I could go back to the the polygon lasso. What is this magnetic lasso? So you can just play around, guys, and see if you can figure out how these lassos work, okay? And don't forget about your good friend, the magic wand, okay? Get that running line and delete. So you'll have to play around and experiment with what works for you, okay? Now let's go back to the cat. I'm going to make it bigger, Command T, whoops, make sure we're on the cat layer. Let's go back to the move tool, select the cat layer. We're on the cat layer. I want to move it behind the street, okay? So just reorder the layers. It's behind the street. That's it. Now it's behind the street. Command T, make it bigger. Whoops. Okay, so you'll have to figure that out for yourself, how you want to do that. It's a little bit tricky. But we want the cat size to be behind the street, because this is what we're looking for, right? Now, I'm not going to show you how to clear all this stuff and do that. You can figure that out yourself. Also, when we go to the man, you're going to have to figure out how to resize the man and how to get rid of this grey area around it. The hair is going to be very tricky. See if you can use the selection tools to figure that out. But before I finish this video, I am just going to explain one thing. I'm going to go to the cat layer. I'm going to choose a selection tool. I'm going to choose the elliptical tool. It doesn't matter what you choose. You can mess with it. So on the cat layer, I'm going to select an eye. I'm going to right click and I'm going to click layer via copy. I'm going to make a new layer by copying that selection. So let's do that. Done. There it is. Let's move it. There it is. That's a new layer. I want it to be in front of the man, so let's move it above the man. There it is. I'm going to call it left eye. I'm going to zoom in, Command plus plus plus. I'm going to Control Command T. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to put it in front of his eye. And now I have to work with my selection tools and just delete all of this hair. So I'm going to go to the eraser. Whoa, it looks like the eraser is very big at the moment. Where is the eraser? There it is. Big eraser. I want to make that a bit smaller. Do you remember the trick? The square brackets on your keyboard. You can resize the brushes. Square brackets, guys. When I say square brackets, I mean these keys. Those square bracket keys. Can you find them on your keyboard? So I'm just going to carefully see if I can delete some of this stuff. I could use some selection tools. Would the magic wand work? A little bit. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's not bad. Let's zoom in. Command plus plus plus. Oh, a little bit left. Oh, not bad. Oh, okay. I like it. There's a little bit left there. Let's go to the eraser. Just get rid of that. Ooh, not bad. Just clean that edge up a little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Command minus, minus, minus. Let's go back to, yeah, we're on the right eye layer. Let's Command T. Just going to make that a bit bigger. Command minus, minus, minus. Okay, so we're starting to figure out how to create this image. Have a go.